everyone, it's Kelly here with She Learns Video, and today we are taking a look at how you can start creating beautiful and customized covers for your reels so that they're ready to go and that your feed looks beautiful and cohesive. So as a photographer on Instagram, I really enjoy when my feed looks nice and unified and beautiful and really gives a great example of the work that I'm going to provide to clients. So when I go over to create reels, I want to make sure that there is a cover image on there that really represents my brand and my business. However, at the same time, I'm looking to get things done quick and simply, and I know sometimes it takes a lot of time to create a reel. So making sure you have that cover photo, or in this case today, a cover graphic ready to go is the key. So after watching today's video, you will be able to quickly and easily create graphics that include images from your photography business or from your brand in them, and they will be ready to post at a moment's notice the next time you create a reel. So let's jump in. Okay, so here we are in Canva, and I'm going to show you how you can make your Reels covers quickly and easily, and this way they will look beautiful and cohesive on both your Instagram feed or timeline feed, and then also if you go over to Reels, when you look at the covers there, they'll all start to be cohesive. So first we're going to go to Instagram story, so you're just going to create a blank Instagram story. And then once you're here, you can really customize it however you would like it to look. But I do suggest maybe starting out with a simple template. One that includes a single image would be great. So we're going to start with this one, or if you want to select something similar, that works as well. And what I'm going to do here is just move this bar down because we want the image to be fairly clean and simple, because when we go to crop in on it for our Instagram feed, you're going to want to make sure that you have a nice, clear, clean image. So I'm going to adjust this one a little bit so that it's kind of off to the edges. And I'm going to show you one that I've already created for my business and brand as well, but I'll show you in here just a few other tips when you're creating your own. I would encourage you to maybe not have everything too close to the top, just because as we know with Reels, when they're displayed, sometimes the text can get cut off at the top. And right now everything seems to be displaying on the Reels covers, but you never know in the future how they'll reposition things, and in order to make things look nice and cohesive, I would encourage you to have the majority of your important elements in the center or the middle of the screen. So you could put a logo up here if you'd like to, maybe your brand logo, and then down here I would really just encourage you to put something simple. So if you were doing this image, we could say something like, maybe this is from a brand session. And then you can put your website down here. And as I said, drop a logo up here, but just some simple text, because this will be the reel cover that someone would see if they go to view all of your reels on Instagram. And then the portion they'll see on your timeline or your traditional Instagram feed will actually be this image zoomed in. So let's go over and I'll show you one that I have created for my business. Okay, so this is a Reels cover I've created for my photography and videography business. Up here at the top, I've put my logo. I've added in a few little decorative elements that I pulled from the Elements panel over here in Canva. They have a ton of different options as far as graphics and lines and designs that you can add in to customize this. You can also change all of the colors, as always with Canva. I tend to stick with these two brand palettes I have. One is for She Learns Video, and the other one is for my photography business. So for this one, I have pulled colors from this panel here. And then down here, as I said, I have just a little call out box, and this image here is targeting my spring mini sessions. So I've just added in a nice title, nice and simple. And then my website is down here at the bottom. So what we'll do from here is, once you have everything designed how you'd like it to look, and you have this image placed somewhere near the middle of the graphic so that we can punch in on it and add it to our feed, you'll want to make sure that you go over here to share, and then you're going to go to download. You can download it as a PNG file, and just make sure that the size is proper there, which this is exactly how it should be. And then you'll want to make sure you just download the current page. So you hit download, and then we will airdrop it over to our phone, and I'll show you the process from there. Okay, so here we are over in Instagram, and now I'm going to show you, now that you've created your reel cover in Canva, I'm going to show you how to utilize it on your phone and in the Instagram app. So if you go up to the plus sign in the top right-hand corner, we're going to go down to Reel, and then I'm going to go over to my drafts and select this reel I've created here for my spring mini sessions. And then as that populates, you're just going to click Edit Cover. And then down here in the bottom, you want to go to Add from Camera Roll. And the image that you've airdropped to your phone will be over here in your recents, or I always like to favorite mine as well to make them easy to access. So now that they're over here in my favorites, I'm going to click on this image. And then you'll see here how it's displayed for Reels covers. And you can see I even could have bumped it a little bit lower, but it does display just fine. It looks like the top is slightly cut off, but I promise it will be totally fine once you get it posted. If you'd like to keep everything of yours a little more centered, as I had mentioned previously, that works as well. So everything looks great there. And then we're going to go over to the profile grid option here at the top right. And you'll see here some of this pink and white down at the bottom is displaying. So what we're going to do is just drag this image here, and we're going to zoom in just a little bit so that we can get focused in on just the photo. So this is what's going to display on your grid with all the rest of your still images or any other Reels covers that you've created. And I just like this option because, again, I really like my photography feed to look cohesive and really represent my brand well, and this is a great way to do it. So then you'll go up here in the top right and hit Done. And then from there, you can write your caption, add in any hashtags you would like to, and you can either save it as a draft or decide to share it. And I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so here you can see in the top left square of my feed, the little boy that we had utilized from the image is there as my Reels cover. And then if I go over here to all of my Reels, the second box there after the feed, you can scroll down and see that full Reels cover there. You see my logo, you see the image, you see it says Spring Minis, and then my website is down there at the bottom. So this is my plan going forward. I'm going to utilize this tool and this technique, and I hope this is beneficial to you if you're hoping to do the same with your Instagram feed as you start to create more Reels. If you want more information on how to create Reels, we have some great tutorials with lots of options that I'll link here, and I hope this information is helpful as you continue making more video content for your social media platform.